Good evening, everybody. How are you? So we're going to do a quick reading tonight, another bonus reading, I think. And it's, what would they tell you if they could? So it could be many things, could be good and bad stuff, what they sort of like to get off their chest, as it were. Okay, so we've got pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Okay, let's go to pile 1. So what would they tell you if they could? So let's have a look here. So we've got the 7 of Pentacles. Ooh, we've got the Lovers. Haven't seen the Lovers come out for a long time. Oh my goodness, we've got the Sun. Wow. We've got the the Hanged Man. We've got the 9 of Swords, and we've got the Ace of Wands. Wow, guys, that's quite amazing. So I feel like what they would say to you if they could, I feel like they would say to you that they're trying to look at your connection in all different sorts of ways at the moment, They're kind of maybe stepping back a bit, and they're kind of like analysing it a little bit. Analysing is a bit strong, I think maybe they're looking at how you met, what's happened so far, anything that's gone wrong in the connection, that sort of thing. And I think they're trying to just sort of gather information really for themselves, because they want to tell you, or they would tell you that, they have a lot of worry and anxiety over your connection. A lot of worry and anxiety. And this is the card of Sleepless Night. There's something about your connection that's kind of tormenting them. And it's headed by the card of Desire, okay, the Ace of Wands. So I feel like for some of you that if you're not together just now, they're really struggling with this passionate desire for you, okay? And if you are together, there's something about your chemistry that they're concerned about, as in maybe they feel they've got to hold back and they want to take things a lot further, if that makes sense, because we've got worry over their passion and their desire, and they're just trying to get a handle on what's going on. This is what they would tell you. And there's something about timing here with the 7 of Pentacles here. There's something about timing. For some of you, they would have put a lot of investment into this connection. Maybe they planted the seeds a long while ago. Maybe you met a while ago, and it's only the fruits have only come now, or they feel like they put a lot of energy into the connection, and maybe they feel they didn't reap the rewards at the time, but I feel like they really, really want to reap the rewards. So over in this corner here, we've got these amazing cards, right? And this is what they'd like to tell you. If you have been lovers, they want to tell you that it was just completely amazing and glorious, and they'd never felt so happy as when they're with you. If you're already in a connection, the same applies. They see you as lovers. There's so much joy and happiness here. And there's a lot of, they feel it's very fruitful. They feel like they're building sort of for the future. They feel like when they do things with you, or when they're together with you, that they feel like it's not wasted time or energy. They feel like they're sort of laying down the foundations. And this is what they want to tell you. So I'm struggling a little bit between people who are separated and people who are still in a connection. So just take what resonates here. But I see sort of two halves here. I see this beautiful cards down here, which is just sheer joy and happiness. And I feel like they really want to tell you how good it feels when they're with you, you know. Sorry, that's my laptop pinging away there. And yeah, I feel like they want to tell you how good it feels when they're with you and how they felt. Oh my God, cue the thunder and lightning. How they felt young and free, or there was a free energy when they're with you. You know, there's a sense of freedom and joy and a releasing of burden. But up here, I can see quite a lot of burden up here. So I feel like whatever's going on in their life just now, they feel quite burdened by their passion and desire for you. You know, they're worried for some reason. Let's see if I can pick another card and see why that's going on there. Let's see what's going on here. Why are they worried about this passion and desire? See, over here, all this is amazing. Passion, desire, lovers, joy, happiness. And then over here, we've got this worry. This worry and sort of stepping back here. Sleepless nights, anxiety. Tell me why. What's going on? Oh, can you believe it? I never thought... This hasn't come out for so long. Oh my God, when I drew this card. Okay, so either for some of you, they've ventured back into third-party situations, or you were a third-party situation, and I almost feel like they're weighing up what they've got now opposed to what they had with you, or what they had in the past and now they've got you, if that makes sense. Oh my gosh, I'm really struggling with the separated and people who are together at the moment. So there's definitely over here, there's some concern about third-party situation. Maybe something happened between you guys. If you're in separation just now and it was a third-party situation, very, very concerned. But they have this burning desire for you. And the difference here, this is the important difference. This is shallow. They're recognizing this is shallow. And what you guys had or have is just really sublime and gorgeous and beautiful and brings so much happiness. Is there separation here for some people? Because I'm struggling with that. Yeah, this, for some of you, yes. Thank you, tarot cards. For some of you, there's separation here. I know a lot of my readers are in separation. Something's happened and they're feeling out in the cold. Beautiful stained glass window behind him. Can you see that? Which is the hope of the future sort of thing. But some of you, you're in separation and he's really looking at, or they're really looking at where they are now and where they were with you. Okay, and they clearly prefer what they had with you. And it's incredibly, incredibly beautiful. And in the Sun card, there's no sadness here. There's just no sadness. This is just glorious. So that's what they would like to tell you. They'd like to tell you either that they really miss being lovers with you or want to be your lover. They miss the joy and the happiness of your connection. They still have a very deep burning desire for you. And they felt like they invested a lot into the connection, into, for a lot of you, into the relationship, into expressing their love. Okay, and they feel like they put into a lot into sort of building the joy and the happiness between you. And they want to tell you about some sort of, about the timing here. Maybe there's been a gap or something like that for some of you. And now they're just feeling the opposite of the Sun. Look, you couldn't get more different. They're feeling out in the cold. They have worries. They are concerned. They're trying to look at your connection in a different perspective. Tell me why the Ace of Wands is here, please. Tell me why the Ace of Wands is here, please. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Why is the Ace of Wands here, please? Yeah, wow. So yeah, so a lot of you are in separation or something's gone on. They're really missing this passion that they had with you. You know, don't underestimate when the universe goes into operation and brings two people together and they're really, really feeling that and missing that and really struggling with that. So this person, that's what they would tell you. I mean, essentially they're telling you that they love being your lover, you know, they love the joy and happiness that you two had in your connection or have in your connection, and that they still have burning passionate desire. And on the outside of you, there's not much there, just empty, vacuous hookups or online stuff, and you know, and emptiness and a void in their life, basically. So I hope that helps, and I really enjoyed doing that reading for you. It's just a quick bonus one, and it's ciao from Italy. Ciao, ciao. Okay, this is for everyone that picked pile 2. And the question is, what are they burning to tell you? What's on their mind? What do they want to get off their chest with you? So let's have a look. So we've got the 3 of Swords, we've got the 2 of Swords, we've got the 2 of Wands, we've got the Queen of Swords, we've got the Backstabber, and we've got the Fairy Circle. So quite amazing cards here. So first of all, what they would like to tell you is this card is for people in separation. So sorry, this reading's for people in separation. So they want to tell you about the pain of being in separation, potentially for many of you a third-party situation, and they want to tell you how they find it really, really difficult to look at what went down between you. Okay, and they don't want to make a decision. They don't want to make a decision about you guys. It's just too difficult. And what I'm seeing here is really interesting. So we've got these 2 of Wands. Okay, so I made this card, doesn't exist in the tarot, and the 2 of Wands in the traditional tarot is making a decision about thinking about coming forward. This in this drawing, this is about the hot passion and sizzle that they have for you, the burning passion and desire that they have for you, like off the chart passion. And what I can see is the 2 of Wands, the 2 of you, the 2 of Swords. You can almost see like the 2 of Wands changes into the 2 of Swords. And then we've got the 2 Knives. Okay, so this hot burning passion sizzle has gone from this to kind of like no communication, and then sort of backstabbing situation, which is quite sad. And then the 2 of Swords moves into the 3 of Swords. Okay, so what they want to talk to you about is this backstabbing situation, and they're finding it very, very difficult. Either they felt you stabbed them in the back, or they stabbed you in the back. Okay, and they don't want to face it. So I'm kind of sort of feeling like they stabbed you in the back in some way, but they don't want to look at it. They don't want to reveal it, and it's possibly had something to do with a third party situation. And here you are, the Queen of Swords, and I feel like they want to say to you, you know, I would speak to you, but I don't think I'm going to get anywhere with you. I feel like you've put a really massive boundary up with me. You put a wall up, and I'm not going to get the opportunity to express myself. But I'm also feeling on this reading that they haven't fully recognised their actions, and I'm sort of feeling that there could be some blame that they want to place on your shoulders. But you know, the over here is an incredible card over here, and I think they want to express to you how special, not just special, this connection was, right, but like off the chart special. I feel like they kind of feel like it's magical or so incredibly unusual, and there was just something mystical and unique and out of this world about your connection. And I think that they think about this a lot. And here we have, you've chosen this one. Here we have them over here. I feel like this person's buried in the belief structures, in their traditions, things like that. And this is all about decisions, 2, 2, 2, and 2. So they're finding it very, very, very hard to make a decision about you and about your connection. Let's see what sort of decision they're trying to make. What sort of decision are they trying to make for the Watcher? What sort of decision? This is all about you two. All about you two. And there's been some real conflict here. Some real conflict. Possibly some third-party situation going on, some real heartache going on here. You're so strong up here, very, very strong up here, even if you don't feel like it, you are. What decision are they trying to make here? Let's see what sort of decision they're trying to make here. That's quite interesting because we've got the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, so it's like you're a couple, like you're paired, but it's almost like you're paired in your energy. And this time I feel like you're paired in your energy of a standoff. That's what I'm feeling. But the decision that they want to make is, I feel like they're wondering whether they should communicate with you and express their true feelings with this Rain card. Sorry, I jumped over there, because they have very gentle feelings towards you. And I'm feeling like they're feeling, should they come in and communicate with you? And I feel like they can't decide whether it would end up in a fight. But I feel it's a little bit more than that. So let's have a look. Okay, they're really struggling. Really, really struggling with this. Okay. Possibly, if you're in separation, they want to be a couple again. That's come out twice, guys. So I'm just going to put it over there. That's come out twice. They're really struggling. Tell me more about this struggle. Tell me more about their struggle. What's the struggle here? What's the struggle here, please? Okay, we've got to the bottom of it. So this person has really deep feelings for you, and this is what they're struggling at the moment. This is what they're struggling. They don't know whether to tell you or not. I feel like they know that they've hurt you, okay, and I feel like they know that you have a real depth and range of emotion here, and I feel like they're wondering if you're depressed. Or if they've hurt you to the point where you're unhappy in life, but they're not getting any pleasure out of feeling that way. But it's also to do with the love that you've shared in this connection. And they're wondering whether to come forward and express or write and tell you or text you or message you about this. But it's really some really deep emotions here that they have for you. And this is what, you know, this is what they would tell you if they could. And it's so funny, this card come out twice. It came out, put it back. So what it is, it's the contrast. See, this is you two. This deep sizzle, hot passion and desire here. And then there's this kind of, see all the twos here. This is all about decision making, which direction to go in. And here we've got two sort of naked ladies. And the contrast is that here was genuine hot sizzle here between you two, and see the little buds on here, you know, there was growth here, and there's no growth here, it's an emptiness. And I feel like they're aware of this, and this is part of their struggle This is part of their struggle where you're concerned, especially if for some of you have been third party situation. I feel like they know they can't have this with you. It doesn't work. They can't have this with you. It doesn't work. It doesn't work with you. So let me just take a last glance at this, because I feel like these cards are really, really, really interesting. I feel like he wants to match you energetically. All right. So if you've got a boundary, he's going to put a boundary. But I almost feel like it's a power struggle, a power game. But within that, he wants to be your partner. Okay. He wants to be a couple. And right in the heart of this is this problem of backstabbing. Okay. Which he doesn't want to look at. And then we've got the third party situation. But right over here is like dream time, hot passion, something really dynamic and unique and special and out of this world happened between you. And there's depth of love there. He recognizes your love. He recognizes your love and your emotions. He recognizes that. And he feels really deep down, he feels very gentle. I feel like almost sort of like, oh God, you know, like, I remember when we did this, or I remember when we did that. It's that sort of emotion going on here. So you could be in separation, I feel like for most of you are, or you could have had an altercation in your connection. This is what he wants to tell you, is how difficult it is for him to make this decision just now, and the range of his passion and desire. You know, when passion turns into anger, you know, it's a bit like that, you know, it's a bit sort of fiery, and you know, the passions are running deep here. Okay, so it's that sort of energy that I'm getting with the swords, and maybe there's conflict and boundaries, and there's a real depth of emotion going on here, and you know, maybe arguing and fighting and that sort of thing, or the potential to do that. So this is what he would tell you if he could, that range of emotion that he's feeling towards you. And right in the heart of this is a problem where you're both feeling maybe the other person's done you some harm in some way. Okay, guys, this was just a quick one, so I'm just going to leave it there. But that was quite fascinating. A lot of drama in this connection, a lot of drama. Would love to do an extended on that, but not tonight. But thank you so much. And we just got a nice roll of thunder in the background there. Do you know, the weather in Italy is so weird at the moment. I was here last winter and it seemed to be sunny every day, but I don't know if I just made that up in my mind. And here it's just like thunder and lightning. It's like, right, I'll just quickly tell you this. In this house, because I rent, because I'm abroad and I rent this house, all the lampshades are lighthouses. And you know what? It's storm after storm after storm here. It's like I'm in the lighthouse in the middle of the storm. Okay, guys. Ciao from Italy. Ciao. So this is for everyone that picked pile 3. So let's have a look here. So what are they burning to tell you? What are they burning to tell you? What do they want to say to you if they could? Let's have a look. Wow, lovely cards here. Okay, so what we've got here, what I'm feeling here with this is that they really want things to change between you. Okay, they really are calling you, you know, like energetically calling you. They're kind of putting on they're making sure their hair's good. They're putting on their best clothes. They've got their aftershave on, you know, they've had a nice shower and stuff like that. And I feel like they really want to bump into you, all right? And they're wanting things to change with this 10. They want the Wheel of Fortune to work in their favour. And they want to tell you how they want to restart. Oh, what have we got here? 5% battery usage. Cool. So let me just finish this off. So yeah, so they're really hoping that the Wheel of Fortune is going to change in their favour towards you, and they really want this beautiful reset with you. They really want to unburden whatever's been going on in your lives together in this connection. I feel like they're really, really calling you. For some of you, they might be calling you through social media, you know, trying to look their best and show the best and that sort of thing. And I feel like they're really worried about competition up here, you know, whether for some... Good morning, everybody. We got cut off last night, and then I had to charge my phone. So this is for everyone that picked pile 3, and I'm just continuing. So what are they burning to tell you? What would they tell you if they could? So in the first part of the reading, we saw that this person has got their Sunday best on. They're looking good, they're smelling good, and they are kind of calling you. Okay, that's the feeling I've got here. And they're really hoping that things are going to change in a very positive direction, to the point where they're wanting a fresh start. Okay, so if you're already in a connection, they're wanting to change the dynamic of your connection, and if you're in separation, they're wanting a fresh start. So this is a really powerful card here, because this is a 10, all right, which is the end of a cycle. So for many of you, you've come to an end of a cycle in your connection, and then this is a 1 or a 0. In fact, it's incredible, actually, the Fool following the Wheel of Fortune. So the ending and a new beginning. So this is what they would be burning to tell you. This is what they would tell you. You know, I want a fresh start with you. I want to put the past behind us. Or I want to change the dynamic of our connection. You know, let's have a fresh start. I love this card, because see that little red pouch that he's carrying, that little red bag, that's all his worldly belongings, you know, and look at his fancy clothes. And the idea about this is that this person's wearing completely inappropriate clothing for a very long journey. All right, and funny enough, this is about clothing as well, right? The peacock is about clothing. It's almost matching the clothing on there with the peacock, the eyes in the feather. So there's something about this person, I feel, wants to look good for you, that they, I feel like they're feeling frivolous, you know, like they want to splash some cash, something like that. That's what they want to tell you. I feel like they want to, I can't get over this now that I've seen it. See the green dress that he's wearing, or tunic, and see the green in the peacock. Something to do with clothing here. Maybe they've bought new clothes, you know, sort of thinking about maybe improving their image, that sort of thing, and they'd actually tell you this, but I feel it's like all for you. At the top here, this person has secret emotions for you. They've kind of locked up those secret emotions. And they are, they are worried about competition, you know, they're worried about maybe if you've got somebody else, or if you're interested in anybody else, that sort of thing. And they're seeing you like this 9 of Pentacles woman. They are seeing you like someone who's really independent. They're seeing you as somebody who is doing very well for themselves. They want to sort of express how they sort of admire how you live your life. Sorry, I've got so many things I want to tell you. They admire how you live your life. They admire how you dress. There's a lot about clothing in here. How you present yourself, how you do your hair, how you wear your accessories, and also the environment in which you live, the way that you, yes, it might be your home, it might be your garden, it might be the area that you live in, that, you know, they really admire all that. Now, the interesting thing about these two cards here, is that one of them, if you can see that okay, is a lot of stability, right? This person has a lot of stability. That's how they see you. Oh, excuse me. That's how they see you. That you're able to craft your own life, you know, that you don't need anybody else. And the funny thing is, this card, it's like getting rid of all that sort of stability and going on a fresh new journey. So I almost feel like they're sort of saying to you, you know, leave it all behind, come with me, sort of thing, like run away with me if you need to run away. That's what I'm feeling on this one. Yeah, freedom. There's a sense that this person wants a lot of freedom. Okay, maybe they feel bound by their circumstances, something like that. They want to get rid of this feeling here of potentially that they've got competition where you're concerned. Okay, they want to unburden themselves. I'm just really fascinated with this reading, so I'm just going to do you a little bit more. Okay, so for some of you, it could be third-party situation, and they are bursting to kiss you, bursting to kiss you. But in doing so, for some of you, it could mean that you're actually cheating. They're cheating or you're cheating, if you actually do kiss each other. But a real passionate desire, I feel over it. It's almost like, I hope she doesn't have anybody else. I hope they don't have anybody else. You know, I really want to hold and kiss this person. I love it when it's like the kissing card, because I think I'll make another kissing card, because it hasn't got to the sort of sex, you know, the kissing is the intimate, you know, is the intimate embrace. So that's what they want to tell you. I'm dying to kiss you. I'm really like, there's something really strange about this reading about clothing. Tell me about the clothing. I'm seeing a lot of clothing here. Tell me about the clothing. What's all that about, please? Tell me about the clothing. You get an extra little long read because I'm not strapped for time, because the camera can record longer. Tell me about the clothing. It's so weird. What's going on with this clothing? What's going on with this clothing? And they've given me the Four of Swords, that's timeout, and they've given cooperation. Wow, they haven't made it easy. The tarot cards haven't made it easy. Let me just tune into this. That is such a weird set of cards to give me in regard to clothing, so I think I've got to dig deep here. So we've got Four of Swords, that's somebody taking time out, and then we've got the Three of Pentacles, that's someone buying and selling. That's someone, this is about purchases, yeah. But why the time out? Why the resting spot? I'm going to have to pause this a second. That's so weird. Hi guys, that was so weird. I just didn't understand what was going on there. Okay, so what I've been told is that this person wants to move into holiday mode. Wow, you know, this person wants to splash some cash. They want to move into holiday mode in the sense like they want to get away from things. They want to, you know, have a nice time. They want to relax. They want to go on a journey. For some of you, they want to go on a journey with you. Here we've got this sort of journey, and they want to do nice things, wear nice clothes, and sort of indulge themselves. That's what I'm feeling with this, because we got the Four of Swords, which is time out. We've got Three of Pentacles, which is buying, purchasing. We've got the Chariot, which is a journey, and we've got the meadow. It's not meadow, it's the forest, sorry. And that's kind of like going to a beautiful location. They want to have that sense of being on vacation. Now, whether that's to do with Christmas, I don't know. And the clothing is part of that. So maybe that's significant to you. So this is what they're burning to tell you. And because I've got a little bit more time, you're lucky, pile 3. Let's see what, I haven't done this for anybody else. Let's see what transpires on this. Let's see what's trying. How does this move forward? How does this move forward? Oh my goodness, yeah, okay, really interesting cards. So this person is just hot, full of passion and desire for you, like mega, mega, mega off the chart hot. And they want to come in, win you and claim you, basically, you know, whether you're in a connection or not. You know, they're sort of laying down the gauntlet sort of thing, and they want to win you or win you over, claim you, and come hell or high water. And they don't really care how they do it. They don't care if they've got to do it in an unethical way, or sort of, you know, what we call go via the back door, you know. That, I don't know if you know what that means. That kind of means, like we say in England, sorry, in the UK, like go round the houses. No, that's not the right. It means like you're sort of sneaking through the back door, you know, if you have to win the situation. They don't care ethically how they win you, they just want to win you. Okay, so they want to win you and they want to claim you. So amazing reading there. So that's what they're burning to tell you. So I hope you enjoyed that. We've got the beautiful morning sunshine on these cards, which I absolutely love. And it's been a pleasure to do that. And it's ciao from Italy. Ciao, ciao.